So chances are, if you're here, you understand that you need some kind of lead magnet within your presentation to move people from the audience into a nurture series so that they can get to know you, that they can build trust. If you just watch the other video, you know that the 7-11-4 principle is very much in effect. If you haven't watched that video, click on the link. I'll stick it in one of the corners for you to click on, but also you might want to start there. Because if you haven't realized the 7-11-4 principle, then that is a really great place to start. So you know why you need to create a lead magnet that is really compelling and moves people from sitting in the audience to actually wanting to learn more about you and stay in your ecosystem. And so let's dive into lead magnets. Lead magnets can be a little bit overwhelming and seem complicated, and people sometimes feel like they need to put everything they know into a lead magnet. And so I have a client, for example, that I just worked with at the end of last year, and she has multiple lead magnets, and many of them are like these white papers and super long and complicated, and they use a lot of insider language, and she comes out of the educational world. And so there's lots of sources and research and things like that, which is great if people are asking for that. But really, at the end of the day, what people that are coming into your space want is to solve their problem. And if your lead magnet can't give them a quick solution or get them moving down the pathway, they're not going to invest hours and hours and hours of time trying to decipher what you've put into this complicated lead magnet. And even simple lead magnets without some sort of result don't perform well. And so if we want to create just a really simple lead magnet, we want to look and see, like, what are our people that we want to bring into our world really struggling with? And what's one thing that we can help them attain? One problem, one piece of the problem that they're really struggling with. How can we get them some traction on that so that they realize, hey, there is a solution, and this person right here is showing me how to get result or how to solve this problem. I should probably pay attention to them a little bit more. So you may be wondering how this feeds into stages and speaking in general. If you are giving a presentation, and I will use the example of, I have a client who is a career and leadership coach. And so when she speaks on stages, she has some very specific things that she talks about. And one of them is how a lot of leaders will look at going outside of their organization to acquire new team members and employees to fill gaps in their organization, instead of actually looking at the organization to see why people are leaving, why things aren't working well, why employees are disengaged. So one of the things that she has created for a lead magnet is a checklist that goes through all of the different things in an organization that could lead to disengagement, people quitting, people quiet quitting, all of those different things, so that if they have multiple check marks, then they know there's a problem, and it's not going outside of the organization and hiring more people isn't going to solve the problem. And so once she does that assessment with them, then they're like, yeah, we need to get on a call. So the call to action within the lead magnet is, of course, book a call with her. And so her conversion rates with that lead magnet significantly increased, because these are all things that she talks about throughout her presentation. And then at the end, she gives them a quick, easy checklist they can take with them. It's waiting in their inbox when they get there, and they go through the checklist and they're like, usually it's, oh crap, we need to do something about this because the things that we have been doing are not solving the problem. And so when you're looking your lead magnet, you really need to be aware of who you're helping, what their big problem is, and how you can offer them a key component in solving that problem. Now, notice she's not solving the entire problem. She's simply giving them the ability to assess where they are and realize, oh, crud, we do have this problem. And by the way, she can help us solve it. So that's what I want for you. If you are struggling with that and you don't know what to create, that is a great reason to hop on a strategy call with me. I offer those regularly on my calendar, and you can book yours by either clicking the link below or putting strategy call in the comments, and I will respond with the link and you can book yours. And when we go through that call, you're going to realize you don't have to have a complicated tech funnel that is going to stop you in your tracks from implementing this from all of your other media and speaking opportunities. It can be something quick, it can be something easy, and those are things that we'll iron out during your specific call. So we customize it to exactly what you're wanting to do and make sure that you're getting results quickly. So book that call either by scheduling, hitting the link below, or putting, if you missed the other videos that go with this guide or you don't have the guide, the link for the free guide that goes with this, that creates your entire speaking to sales roadmap, is also in the description below. So book your call and I'll see you soon.